Have I just found the best travel tripod out there for both video and photo? Stick around and let's find out. So we're gonna unbox one of the coolest tripods I've seen in a while. Shout out Manfrotto, thanks for sending it over to me. And it is the Befree 3-Way Live Advanced. And it's in aluminum, and it comes with a really awesome 2-handle video head. Okay, there we go. And right away, one of the best things ever about this tripod is it comes with a case. Yes, this comes with a case. Thank the tripod gods, because you would think that these tripods come with cases. Half the time they don't though. Even Manfrotto, shout out, love you guys, with 055, sometimes it doesn't come with a case and it makes me a little sad, but you know, what are you gonna do? See what we got in here. And right away, let's just see what you get besides the lovely tripod. You get just a few little goodies. You get a plate in here, which is kind of nice. Allen wrenches that Manfrotto comes with. These just help you essentially tighten down the legs that go up and down. How fast they go down or not, they can be tightened and loosened. So if you hold it by a leg, it won't just like flop down on you. So that's pretty cool. All right, well, let's get to the meat and potatoes here. So it's right there, it's looking very nice, looking very nice. Let's get a nice close-up of that with these two lovely angles. Let's, oh, look at that. And I think it comes, yeah, so it kind of comes upside down. Ooh, there we go. Oh, you gotta love that. Crank it into place there. Oh, yep, that's great. We'll do it live, we'll do it live. There you go. So we'll crank all those right into place, and that's great. And then we pretty much are in business here. This head is very cool looking. Trying to figure out how this, there we go. Ooh, so it's kind of like a little mechanical latch thing that you can turn out and then it moves and you click it in. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's very nice. Click that out and you click it in. It gives you 2 leverage points, which makes it a lot easier to kind of keep stable. It has these little latches, so there's 3 latches, which is nice. They latch really nice. They're not super clippy on your fingers like the 055s can kind of get. Let's just see. That's all we got going on here. Okay. So here's how tall I am. I'm 5'10"-ish, 6 foot with my Hokas. The clips are nice. With the camera on here, it goes high enough for me, so that's nice. I always do like when the cameras go as high as possible. The travel tripod, you have to make do with what you have, because if it's too crazy and bulky, it's obviously gonna be, it's not gonna be a travel tripod anymore. So, once it's extended and out, it feels like the compact, but it's a lot more sturdy. I can tell it's pretty much like an upgraded version of the compact. Let me get that one really quick. Yeah, this is definitely a little more bulky. Doesn't feel that much heavier, and I can tell right away that it makes a better foundation too, which is nice. Because I love the compact action, but it has fallen over on me more than once. But it's just so nice and light and tidy. When it's extended all the way out, I don't know how this tightens or loosens. Oh, maybe you turn this. Oh, there you go. So you just turn and tighten this. That's kind of nice. So turn this. That lets you bring it in and pull it up, pull it down. Let's just have it all the way up for a sec, see what happens. So this is about as tall as it goes height-wise, and then, you know, say you had the camera on here. That's very doable. That's very doable. Luckily, it goes just high enough. I was a little concerned it was not going to go high enough, but like the compact, it goes just high enough. It's 1 or 2 inches lower than the compact. That's okay. So again, when it's out of the case and you're just holding it, it's very light and feels good. Let's get it on the table here. Let's get it nice and tight. Now the head, I still don't know how this works, but oh, there we go. So yeah, you just loosen that, I guess. Looks like you just loosen it and you tighten it. I'll have to read the instructions. The magic with this is these 2 arms lets you bring the head either way, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, and I think you tighten them. Left is loosen, right is tight. But I think first glance is a very cool looking tripod. It feels really good in hands. The aluminum's nice. I would say it's pretty much a compact action pro. It's a lot more stable. Has one less leg, so it's actually going to be more stable as well. The less amount of legs, in theory, the more stable it is. It's also just look how you put the plate on it. So you get the little plate that comes with it. I know that you can put this into an Arca Swiss, which I think is cool. But what also is nice, it has a little like rotator on the back, so you don't have to have anything sharp with you, or like a wrench or like a coin or something. The small rigs are nice because the little small rig things come with a little turner for that, but luckily this, you don't need that. Let's just screw it on there. Very nice. So it's on there. And then this thing, it is in there. There we go. Boom. When these are both loose, it actually isn't pan and tilt. It's like tilt this way and tilt this way. This bottom little rig area, that controls the panning. So there's 3 different controls. A sideways tilt, a front back tilt, and then this down here is the pan. So that's pretty cool, like a 3-way pan, tilt, tilt. And then if you want to take this thing off again, you just twist that. There is kind of a catch thing going on, so it does get caught on something a little bit, so it won't just fly off the tripod. And you're off to the races. And like I had demonstrated earlier, the 501 plates for the bigger Manfrotto tripods can be used on this tripod as well. So you just put it in there normally, screw it on, and you are good to go. And then on the other side, you have this little clip to hang bags for extra weight, which is great when it's windy, or hang accessories like chargers, lav mics, etc. And then there's levelers on the back and a leveler on the side. Let's just show a few more test pan and tilts. Here's a little tilt down, late to focus, but the tilt was nice. And we'll slowly pan to the right, very smooth on the pans. And then I'll show you a little vertical pan from right to left, and it's nice because you can kind of adjust it up and down as you go. Let's head out to the field because this is a travel tripod, see how it performs in the wild. This is the mechanism right here. This is how you make the leg like go that way. Sometimes it's right here, and it has to be moving when you do this. So when it's stuck, it won't go down, so it's like a safety measure to keep the leg locked. If you move it a teeny bit, then you go down. That's how you go like that. So then you can, you know, get some angles if you need. But even getting a slight angle, like right now, I kind of want the camera to go more this way. Bring it in a little bit, push that down, and then I can have it go a little bit more this way, which is pretty cool. And then do like a little just tilt up and down and sideways magic. Check out this great sunset. It's really going down. We still got to get to the beach for the wind test. Very beautiful. Really nice just having this extra thing, because usually what you have to do when you have to bring it up a little bit, you have to bring the leg up and you have to kind of just reposition it with the legs, at least with this style where the legs are independent of each other. But what's great about this part right here is you can go like that, and then just kind of recenter it. Let's get it centered. Now let's do a little tilt magic. So we're down here, the grass, tilting up, smooth, stopping. Let's keep going. And even the small rig top handle is helping on this side. But you can even grab it up here if you want. Really nice. And it's kind of going like that because this is loosened. If I tighten the pan, nice and tight, get it centered, nice and tight, now I can really, you know, get a smooth tilt from top to bottom. The fluid drag, I would compare it to the 500 fluid drag, because even though you're not able to change like the tension of the drag, just the tightening and loosening of just turning it on and off kind of mimics that. And just the medium drag you get with the fluidity, I think is perfect. Sometimes it's hard when it's like really quick, or it's just like you really got to push it. And temperature can change that, and or just like trying to remember, all right, where was the exact like tension I had that I liked? This just, you know what it's going to be, and then you can go for it. Here's a perfect example of why that tilt thing is really great. This where you can kind of just go like this. Now, right now my Manfrotto 055, which I super love, it's, I would say, best tripod ever. Well, here though, I can't, unless I adjust the legs, I can't make it straight, kind of like this, can go like this to get it straight. Like say this was like this. If I wasn't able just to do that, I would have to move a leg. But that's really nice. But see, the Manfrotto, the 055, to get it proper, I do have to move the leg, which isn't horrible, you know, it does the same thing, but then I have to kind of like, you know, really keep adjusting the leg to make it perfect. And then once it's perfect, it's still like, all right, I gotta, see, it's a little more challenging. And see, it's really being, there we go. So let's, all right, we'll do one more tilt pan move, and then we will go film the beach where it's super windy. And action. Then we'll come back. And very nice. Now we're gonna follow the leg going up the tripod and just see how that, see if it can handle this. That's pretty cool. That works really cool. Really liking the head. Before it gets dark here, we need to go film the sunset and see if it can handle the winds. We're gonna do a little bit of filming without anything underneath this clip right here. First we'll do like without this and just film for a minute or two, see if it's good, and then we'll put that on and see if it helps. But it's not as windy as it was. It's still windy enough where it's like gonna cause something to happen if you had just like the flimsiest, crappiest tripod. So let's see how this goes. We will record for like about a minute, and we'll see if it's shaky. Maybe I'll even record for a few minutes, see if it's shaky or whatever, see how it does. It's all locked off. We're also on some like rocks and stuff, so it's not even the best like platform. But that's why we're put into the test. So far, I'm very pleased with the Befree Live Advanced. The three-way head is like amazing, and actually the legs are very sturdy, sturdier than I thought they were going to be just from like using it inside. Once you're outside, the grips on the bottom do a good job of staying on the ground, and just all the flexibility you get from the sideways, the back tilt, the pan, and then the legs, you can go out. It's like kind of endless options on how to place the camera. And I've even like kind of done the thing where it goes, you sling it underneath somehow. So that's a whole nother, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't shoot too much stuff low. I usually need my cameras higher. So if I would have to give one con, I wouldn't mind it being like a lot higher, but then it wouldn't really be a travel tripod. And all the travel tripods are too low. I mean, that's why I love the 055 that I'm filming on now. When I'm filming myself or when I need to film in the back, I can get really up high, but that's like, I need to get to like 69, 70 plus inches. And with the legs on the 055, you can put them together a little bit to do that. So even with this, you can make it a little higher than 59-ish inches by just putting the legs together and doing a couple little maneuvers. But I think for what it is, it's very well and very good because, again, it's a travel tripod. All travel tripods are not the highest. That is why they are classified as a travel tripod, because to make it small and compact, you have to make some sacrifices. So I've been filming for about 2 minutes. Let's do a little bit more, and then we will put on the bag and see if that did anything. I'm also walking around a little bit. It's looking very stable. I think it's crushing this. I think it's dominating this right now. All right, let's go throw on the little bag on there. Throw the bag on however we can. Then it does a good job. Once it's on there, it's not going nowhere. All right, so now it's, I mean, now I can't even pick it up with one hand barely. So, all right, let's do a quick another. So look at that, I'm already, if I need to readjust it, very easy with this thing. I really like this apparatus. It's kind of the new GOAT right there. All right, let's do it again. Everything's nice and tight. See if that made a difference. A couple other things I really like about the Befree 3-Way Live Advanced, besides the long name, which is kind of hard to remember. It looks sleek, it's nice. It's kind of like pretty much between a compact action and the 055 or even the 190. It's kind of right in between the two. Oh, before I forget, guys, we're actually gonna do one more thing. We're gonna put on the biggest lens I have, the Tamron 70 to 180, throw it on there on the ZV-1 to see how it holds up right now with the windy conditions on the beach. So let's see how that looks. Doing the first test with no bag down there, as you can see. And I have it all the way zoomed in, and it's still pretty windy. So we're all the way zoomed in, windy, and we're seeing how it's doing. It's been about a minute. Let's let it go a little longer. All right, so we're winding down the last test here. We're definitely deep in Grainville, but it's that good grain. All right, so it's pitch black out here, but I actually jumped it up to the second native ISO on the A7S III, 128,000, and this is pretty unbelievable. It's pitch black out here, but you can see the sunset shot, and this thing is just dominating. Looks like daylight. That's hilarious. All right, well, we've been going for about 3 minutes. Let's hit stop, and in the studio, we'll see how this looked as well. So thanks everyone for tuning in to another Hero's Journey show. Tripod is pretty sweet. I would definitely say, I would say scoop yourself one. The head alone is so unique and versatile. It really sold me, so I'm pretty stoked on it. Thanks again, Manfrotto. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for your great products. Check out this video about 055 carbon fiber versus aluminum tripods by Manfrotto, or this video about some other piece of video technology. Till next time, peace.